Brittany Renner, the industry thought, is back in the scene, on the scene, in the spotlight, whatever you want to call it. Apparently, her and Kevin Gates got married. This is what I heard, you know what I'm saying? So we got a little video from O'Shea Duke Jackson that we gonna react to and see what it's hitting for, what's going on with this situation right here. So let's see what it's hitting for.
Around 2018, Brittany Renner went viral when she posted a picture at the University of Kentucky Wildcats basketball game.
Trying to catch them young niggas. Young niggas. Them older ladies, bro. Be careful. They want what you got. All the women want what you got. They all want what you got. Which is the bag. Be careful. I forgot all her history, bro. She was going crazy a couple years ago, you know, but I kind of forgot everything that was really. I know she. Nah. Didn't she have a baby with like an NBA player, bro? He probably
when she posted a picture at the University of Kentucky Wildcats basketball game. She was there to see a particular player, PJ Washington. And it wasn't because she was so interested in basketball. She was interested in something else. And by the time PJ Washington left the program in 2019 in Kentucky, he was drafted number 12 overall in the 2019 NBA draft by the Charlotte Hornets. But he didn't just go to Charlotte by himself. Brittany Renner came with him. And by the time 2021 came, well, there was more booty clapping sounds. And the results of those booty clapping sounds was a new kid.
Yeah, man, my nigga was going crazy. My nigga was going crazy. Then she try to come out with like books and shit, bro. I'm trying to remember everything I can about her, bro, because I haven't heard the name Brittany Renner in a minute, bro.
But of course, all good things seem to come to an end. PJ Washington and Brittany Renner had went their own separate ways, and we all wanted to know why it happened.
What was the last straw for you?
Honestly, the OnlyFans stuff. And
What, you couldn't have one?
he told me he had like never like purchased anything and like wasn't doing this and this, and like literally I just gotta tell the truth. I pulled up bank records that he had, and
So you could hold on, Precious. You tripping right now? You stop. Just stop. Hold on. So she talking about PJ Washington was paying for OnlyFans, and so that was the last straw. So she had to end it. Huh? That don't even sound right.
I pulled up bank records that he had in the safe that we had, and I saw all these charges, and it was like a 2-year-old lie.
Bro, you're an NBA. You get millions, bro. Why is she? I know she your baby mama now, but why is she having access to your bank statements, bro?
And I'm like, you still didn't tell the truth about this?
Right. And this was for OnlyFans?
Yeah, and there's a lot of other stuff too.
At least he beating his meat and he ain't, you know what I'm saying, out here with the groupies. Shit. Be thankful.
Like what?
Like catching him watching someone that I know, Tiana's.
Damn.
And how do you know Tiana? So y'all are just great friends, right? You're a thought too. You're a bop. Betty Bopper.
Oops. That's the fucking truth.
According to Brittany Renner, PJ Washington was hiding the fact that he was subscribing to certain women on OnlyFans, including one of her friends, in which PJ Washington was watching her porn. This frustrated
Tiana
Brittany.
Trump? Y'all gotta be kidding me, bro. At this point in time, bro, I don't even know. I never even watched no Tiana Trump shit, bro. But listen, how old that girl is, bro, that woman, bro. Y'all still talk about her? She not even that cute, bro. She ugly. Tiana Trump is ugly, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. She not cute. She just a thought. And my nigga subscribing to her? That don't even sound right, bro. Like, fuck no. Nigga can do better than that. He ain't gotta do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gotta do that.
One of her friends, in which PJ Washington was watching her corn.
Y'all tweaking. Niggas talk about Tiana Trump, bro. Huh? Miss me, bro. Ain't nobody worried about that. Of all the other porn stars, bro, why are you talking about Tiana Trump? The most ran through of them all. Like, come on, bro. You ain't even talking about a fresh one, a new one. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell?
Frustrated Brittany.
What the Heliante? The Helly Burton?
She now looked at PJ Washington as a liar, and she wasn't going to deal with him any longer. Now, we got to understand one thing. Even though Brittany Renner was willing to deal with PJ Washington being 7 years younger, he was on a short leash. Time that he made a mistake. He was on a short leash. That means that at any given time that he made a mistake, she was looking to leave the guy.
Bro, no cap. I was just messing with a shorty that was damn near, 9 years older than me, bro. Them older women, bro, they gon' want you, bro. Talking to you, my nigga. They gon' want you, bro. You gotta be careful, bro. They like them young, bro. They do. Because by that time, bro, they didn't have the older ones. They didn't have the ones their age. What's left? They not just going for any old young nigga, though. You gotta be that nigga. So if you that nigga, my nigga, be careful, bro. Be careful, bro.
That means that at any given time that he made a mistake, she was looking to leave the guy simply because he didn't have enough experience and he wasn't the kind of man that she really respected nor that she wanted to be with. So she would be with him under certain booty clapping conditions, and he just didn't make the cut. PJ Washington ended up with somebody else around his age.
What do you mean, booty? He wasn't beating that thing up, right? Come on, that's tough.
Everything seemed to be okay with him. But rewind! But before meeting PJ Washington, Brittany Renner had the opportunity to meet Kevin Gates. Now, her experience with meeting Kevin Gates was completely different than that of PJ Washington. Kevin Gates is much older and somebody she respected a whole lot more. And even though Kevin Gates was married, that didn't stop Brittany.
People in general are just shiesty, bro. They have their own agendas, bro. They're not loyal. They're not truthful. But this is true, bro. Women, bro, they gonna choose. They choose with how they feel in the moment, bro. She like Kevin Gates, he a little bit older. Oh, he make her feel more feminine, whatever. Do something wrong, nigga. She gonna leave you and claim child support. It's just crazy, bro. I don't trust women, bro. I don't, bro. They be scheming, dog.
You respected a whole lot more. And even though Kevin Gates was married, that didn't stop Brittany Renner from pouring out all of her affections.
In 2019 is when I first saw you. And you were actually, Will and I worked together, and you were the only person that I wanted to see the entire festival. And today in 2022, it still rings. You were the only person I wanted to see.
Just think about the girl. You finna go out with a girl tonight. She been talking to another nigga like this, bro. Same way she talked to you, she talked to a nigga like that, but 10 times harder. Just think about it, bro. It's only your turn. So you gotta look at it like that, man.
Did you like what you saw?
I actually loved it. I actually love what I'm seeing now. Yeah.
Again, she likes what
all on
she
camera,
sees.
bro. All on camera. And she's 7 years older than him. So she was around it. She was in the industry doing these little videos before they was even together and had that child. Tragic.
Even though Kevin Gates is completely married to Dreka Gates at this point, it doesn't matter. Dreka Gates had been with Kevin Gates for a long time.
Dreka Gates,
even
yeah,
supporting
man.
him when he was locked up. She even produced some of his projects and put them together. But there was Brittany Renner flirting with a married man. But it doesn't matter because she really loves the guy. But fast forward! After the breakup with PJ Washington, Brittany Renner did a series of podcast interviews, one being with Anton Daniels. And at this particular time, Brittany Renner was really selling this whole idea that she actually knew her self-worth and she wanted to find a new person under certain conditions.
You don't think?
Bro, what is she? I'm trying to remember what she like even is known for, bro. I can't think of nothing.
Think that you'll ever have a regular
Other
relationship?
than being an industry bop. You know?
To find a new person under certain conditions.
You don't think that you'll ever have a regular relationship? Like a normal, hey, listen, we one big family? Because a lot of the things that you reference, you say, yo, I want to wear the pajamas on Christmas and all that other type of stuff. You don't think that that's a realistic goal for you?
In my heart, it's on my heart, so I know it's real. But
reality.
from what I've seen so far and feeling kind of like a
See, the thing is, as long as you're on these podcasts and you've got this history, and you're getting child support out of PJ Washington, bro, you've got a child. I don't know if that's your only one. Hell, nobody wants you. Don't nobody wants you. I'm sorry.
But from what I've seen so far and feeling kind of like a guinea pig, because I'm one of the OG Instagram girls. Like, you know
OG
what I mean?
Instagram girl.
There's a handful of us. But
No shit.
it feels like even if I athlete, rapper, or someone in the industry, that most likely won't be a monogamous, committed, devoted relationship.
Right. But a man want they woman all up in the industry though, and you need to step back from the scene. You need to unfame yourself. That's what you need to do. And then a man might, I don't know. It's gonna be somebody out there that want to take you. You know, but I'm cool.
Yep.
Now, she doesn't really want to deal at this particular point in her life with celebrities or anybody else because she doesn't want to deal with anybody cheating on her. She's looking for somebody who wants to be with her and be in a serious relationship. This is interesting because eventually we will find out that after this relationship, she would then change her faith and then turn to Islam. But before that time came, Kevin Gates would make the transition first into Islam, even converting his
That nigga been on that shit,
own
bro.
wife, Dreka Gates.
Or was he on some other shit? That nigga been on that shit, bro.
Now, he went on to the podcast with Young Miami to express certain things about the religion and if he was allowed to take more than one wife.
Being Muslim, you can have multiple wives, right?
Say we can have 4, but
Who was that? Who is that?
You can have multiple wives, right?
say we can have 4, but 1 is preferred.
Okay. So if you can have,
I don't want multiple wives. I just want 1.
okay.
I don't want that
Why?
because I just want my 1. I don't want to have multiple wives. I done did that already. That's bull. So I wouldn't want multiple wives. I mean, anybody that have multiple women, they look stressed out.
Stop the cap.
Kevin Gates said
There's no cap. What the fuck? No cap.
that's clearly, I'm not interested in other women.
My nigga got spray paint like a motherfucker, boy. Goddamn. I was about to say, man, that nigga shit crispy. I ain't never seen Kevin Gates line up that crispy, boy. That nigga got the whole can of shit on his line, boy. That's tough. Look sharp.
Women, because
Stop the cap.
Tough.
Kevin Gates says clearly, I'm not interested in other women because that's just lame. But then when him and Brittany Renner finally get back together, he's talking to his mother about the criticism
Get back together. When was that together?
that he's receiving online. Now remember, Kevin Gates was cheating on Dreka Gates allegedly for so long. And Dreka Gates is a really, really nice wife. And we'll get back into that in just a moment. But Kevin Gates was telling his own mother this.
Hey, Mom, I'm gonna tell you something. I don't care about what nobody say about me or what they think about me. You talking about people who ain't never killed nothing and ain't gonna never let nothing die. Ain't nobody on this earth can stop breathing because of you. So your opinion don't even matter to me. I don't care how grandma say. I don't care what they say, baby. They mother mouth ain't no prayer book.
Exactly.
I'm doing what a Muslim man supposed to do. Yeah. It take a village. I thought it was, yeah. Black people love to say, it take a village, but then once I become a village, oh, it's a problem now.
He's telling his mom, I'm making a village. And Brittany Renner is right there like, oh, it's completely okay. Yeah, I'm eating it up. So he can have his first wife, which is Dreka Gates, and then all of a sudden have Brittany Renner on the side when Brittany Renner clearly said that she did not want this situation. Now, let's go back to Dreka Gates. Dreka Gates also converted to Islam, just like Brittany Renner did. And again, Dreka Gates doesn't seem to be a lady that is very confrontational.
Let's fight. No, not really. Okay, Kevin has this thing. He's like, a person would be really pissed off with you. And I was like, why? He was like, because you don't fight back. He's like, because you don't argue. Like, I really don't argue with him. Like, I'm not about to argue with you.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait, that's so amazing. Because I will argue with you.
I know. And you know what's so funny though? I feel like he genuinely likes that.
Right.
But that's not why I don't do it. I just don't argue.
Right. Like you don't want to.
Yeah. I'm not going there.
And even though Kevin Gates is clearly a liar and a womanizer, she still hasn't come out and defamed him.
What does she care? She hasn't had to work, really do much or nothing. He's still there for her. Same thing for Brittany Renner. She's going where it's easy. Her and Gates got a good relationship. You know, he can do whatever she wants for her, or you know. So they good. He clapping cheeks. Everyone's satisfied. Everyone's satisfied over here, man. You know what I'm saying?
But somebody else did.
It's honestly just sick how I was just laid up with him and you seen it and decided to hit him up to meet up. Just disgusting. He called you washed several times and that you lost your glow. That just goes to show you how this man just uses women when it's beneficial to him.
But when you don't you want to be in her position though?
Just manipulative and narcissistic as you turned Muslim because it's a trend and it's honestly a mockery to the religion. Cut it out.
Now this other chick is basically saying that Kevin Gates was just with her the other day and that he was even talking bad about Brittany Renner, and Brittany Renner converted over to Islam just because it's the thing to do. Now it is sort of the thing to do. You see these rappers like Lil Durk doing it, but she only did so because of Kevin.
As soon as she's done fucking with Gates, she's not gonna be doing none of that no more, bro.
Gates. But wait, there's more. Brittany Renner has officially married in some...
Bro, I didn't even know they was together or ever been together, bro. This is like so random to me, bro. I'd be so out of tune with the internet. I really don't even be on here, bro.
Regard, Kevin Gates. She's showing this particular ring. She's showing up to the Basketball Wives premiere. And this is indicating that Kevin Gates is her new husband. Now, we already have heard some rumors that Dreka Gates is going to divorce Kevin Gates because of the cheating. And it seems that Dreka Gates is kind of like in dismay, doesn't really know what to do with her life. And if you go and look at her ex, you can see...
She doesn't have her own shit, you know what I'm saying? This will be my first trimester of school. She just bullshitting, she ain't doing nothing. Just started the second one. I will be completed with this in its entirety of January 1st. Sex and love coach. This ain't shit. That ain't shit. She just passing time, bro, because Gates paid for it. You know what I'm saying? And this is what she getting out of it. Some bullshit. You gonna be a sex and love coach, so you gonna come over here and ride that, ride that Dawson? You gonna be a love coach? Come on. I ain't gonna say I need some coaching, but I'll take your classes. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you mean?
That he's also left her in a bad situation. Look at this. Proud to say that I've successfully completed the first trimester of school. Just started the second one. I will be completed with this in its entirety by January 1st, 2026. Hashtag sex and hashtag love coach. 26. And if you can look at some of these particular like things that she's studying, I mean, it looks like this is basically something that's unaccredited and something that's like, I don't know. It's kind of like your normal credit repair kind of guru kind of thing. Like
it's just for the picture, bro. Look, we all know how girls are, bro. This is for the picture, bro.
Somebody trying to reinvent themselves.
Look at her buns.
Their husband is no longer supporting them, so they're going to try to reinvent themselves as a sex and love coach. And I don't know where the hell you go to school for that. And what it appears is that Kevin Gates leaves his women dusty and confused and without much leadership.
That's their fault.
And this is what is concerned.
That's their fault. This man did not become a millionaire. You better peep game. You better peep fucking game. That's your fault. At the end of the day, you come out of this with nothing. It's your fault. Not even knowledge. Not even a good degree. A bullshit one. That's tragic. Can't lie. Can't lie to you.
Learning to me about this whole Brittany Renner thing. Not really that I care, but I can see that Brittany Renner's life is full of bad decisions, and she's just made another one. Kevin Gates is a liar. I mean, he's a cheater. Everything, or even worse, of what you accuse PJ Washington of. But the reality is,
nigga was subscribing to OnlyFans, allegedly. Yeah, oh no, I was just done with him. That you know that's, bro. You know how much of bullshit. So I know this video is not the full context of everything, like by any means. But bro, you mean to tell me, out of everything, all the shit of her going viral, her getting called a scammer, her doing PJ Washington wrong and getting all that child support money and leaving them, all she has to say, I forgot. But y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. She said this bullshit. I'm remembering. Hold on. Oh, the OnlyFans shit. All she had to say was he was subscribed to OnlyFans, so that's why I had to end it. That's crazy. So that's how you know that shit's a lie, bro. She did that shit for the bag, bro. Gates, do not get her pregnant, man. She gonna do you the same way. Y'all gonna argue. Women are crazy, bro. They will sit there and start arguments and catch attitudes over little things and stuff that you do that they not normally did, so that they can end the relationship, bro. I swear to goodness, that's what the fuck she gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I don't see this relationship lasting long, bro. No.
Gates, because you really love him, and you really didn't love PJ Washington. But Kevin Gates can get away with almost murder with Brittany Renner because she will go to the end of the world for this man, and that's usually how it
don't matter, bro. The bitch she choose, bro. It don't matter who you is. You're just not the one for her. You know what I'm saying?
Women, when they get with the man that they like, when it comes to you, they may not do that. For somebody else, they will.
Right.
And you want to know what? That's okay with me. Because she's going to end up in a precarious situation, and that's all her fault.
Right.
She changed
bro,
religions.
And when that happens, bro, and you know what I'm saying, she don't fuck with you, but she go tolerate that shit or whatever, man, you just got to be thankful, bro. You know what I'm saying? Be thankful.
she became a side chick, and Kevin Gates left allegedly Dreka Gates to be with Britney Renner, a woman who seems to be pretty much perfect in my eyes. And if you think that Kevin Gates isn't gonna do that to Britney Renner, something is seriously wrong with her, because he will. But Renner, we all told you so.
Oh, he talking about Dreka. He talking about Dreka.
Oh, she do Jackson back at it again.
I fucks with Dreka. She cool. She ain't never really been on the scene like that. You know what I'm saying? She good looking. You know what I'm saying? And that might be his cousin that he always talked about, though. They kind of look alike. They both got the same complexion. Let me stop. Hey, man. Hey, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, though, man. About that, man. Brittany Renner and Kevin Gates getting married, man. I ain't even, like I said, bro, I didn't even know that they was even fooling with each other or nothing like that, bro. Straight up. So to see this, I was kind of like, is this even real? But shit, I had to make sure, so I guess it's official. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know what y'all think, though, man. 2IP the name. If you made it to the end of this video on your board, check out this video to the left, or check out my music to the right. Just drop some new shit all platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, all that good shit. I'll get at you on the next one, and I'm gone. 2IP the name.